going to show you how much your investment will be worth in this future bull cycle. Guys, welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. We are on the next column, row, section of this episode of this mini-series. Have you been watching this? Look, if you're someone that's at the top, right up here, spending a little bit of money, you're getting into crypto, stick around for this video, because this may be you in the future, and you're going to be well prepared, know how to sort of diverse your portfolio when you have this huge amount of money in abundance, and how to invest it, where to pull it, you know, blue chip, low cap, high risk, mid cap, all of that stuff. I'm going to refresh people's memory about the BlackRock portfolio. Some people that are new. We have our main portfolio, which is a certain amount of crypto. And, this is how many tokens that you should have in your portfolio. By the way, drop that like, give me subscribe. This ain't financial advice. I'm going to get loud. I can't even get it out. I'm going to get loud, up close and personal. This one's serious, because I'm talking about investing $500,000 to $1 million. That's some serious flipping money. The BlackRock portfolio is a filler. You've got your main 30 coins or 25 coins or 18 coins, and then you've got a few more coins outside of your bulk of your portfolio that you can fill up your portfolio and have these extra coins. You should have a BlackRock portfolio, because BlackRock moves like a boss. For those that are new, YouTube BlackRock, they're the biggest investment firms in this entire planet. They own everything. And this is how I'm moving in crypto. Own everything. But you want to make sure the majority of your main portfolio has the most of your money is saturated in like the top performing projects that you believe are going to do well. Then you have your BlackRock portfolio that you can have a bit of fun with. We've got some high risk ones as well we can have some fun with as well. Let's talk about this. This one's going to be tough. I'm saying that if you have $500,000 to $1 million, if you can just invest a mansion, because that's what we're talking, a mansion. You can buy a flipping 7-bedroom mansion for $1 million. If you're willing to invest a mansion's worth of money, you should be having at least minimum 30 coins as your main holding. Matter of fact, if you're going to bust out the BlackRock, 51 coins. It's a lot. But the majority of your saturated money is going to be within the 30 coins. Let's talk about this. This one is serious. Now, maybe there's a few people here that watch my channel that's invested about $500,000 to $1 million. I'm serious. There's serious money that can be made with people that are investing up to $1 million. And I'll probably touch more on the higher end, the $1 million, because I think on the last one I spoke about 500,000. If you've got something like 700,000 or 800,000 or 620,000, whatever you have that you've invested, look at your portfolio, whatever number it's on. Then if I'm talking like higher up, like let's say for example £1,000 in this, you would do half of that, so like 500 or $600, something like that, right? You know what I mean? You'll catch my drift. When you've got this kind of money, and I'm speaking from experience, there's a lot you can do with it. Now, I'm just going to have a quick touch on my portfolio real quick, just to sort of see, because, the last one I was saying, if you have some low caps, maybe put like $20,000 in each, because you've got big money to play with. I am on my top end, right? I'm just looking real quick. I'm trying to look. I see a lot of $40,000 investments that I've made. And I'm just going to keep it real. I believe what you want. I don't care what you believe. I'm just trying to keep it real. If you're on something like this and you've invested up to $1 million. 10 low cap coins. If I put, and this is not financial advice, I would probably put $40,000 in 10 of your low caps. And I'm going to touch on what I think low caps are, which one you should check out. It's up to you if you want to go for them or not. There's loads out there. So there's probably ones that I haven't even spoken about. If you feel like there's another low cap or mid cap or blue chip that you prefer, you do that. This is just a guide, right? Just a guide. I would have about $40,000 in your low caps. Mid caps, maybe, I know, maybe $30,000. You've got serious money to play with. And just think about this, and this is how I think. I think, look, if you're going to invest sort of like $1 million at the max, you're going to make anything from $20 million to $60 million. It's not a joke. And I'm basically calling a 60x on your money, 60x return. Let me just quickly take a look at some of these coins, right? So, and I'll touch on the blue chip as well. Actually, I'll start with blue chip. I always do it. I think of the low caps because that's where I know we're going to make most of our money. But I'll touch on the blue chips. Blue chips, we have Nope, that's a mid cap. Let me just swing that over real quick. But, you know, we've got, where's all the blue chips? Something like Chainlink, something like Aptos, something like Near Protocol, you know, because if you look at these, look, $1.2 billion. So anything above $1 billion in my eyes is considered a blue chip crypto. Get it out? Because, you know, that's a big success. To have $1 billion in market cap, that's a successful coin. It's not likely to go anywhere. Something like these, you know, XRP, these are your good bets to play with. So and for me, what would I be putting into blue chips? I can't remember what I said last time. Maybe about, I've just seen something. Maybe about $16,000 or $15,000 in my blue chips as a minimum. Let's call it 15,000. Why not? I'll be putting about $15,000 minimum in my blue chips, right? And there's 8 of them. So if I'm going to throw $15,000 as a minimum, maybe more, I don't know. It depends. It depends how risky you are as well. Because some people, that, you know, if you've got that kind of money, you might not want to do low risk. Maybe you just want to put it in high risk, know that you get a little 10, 15x, and then you'll be happy with that. So we'll see, right? Because, you know, if you've got $1 million and you throw it in, I wouldn't put the whole $1 million in one coin. But if you did, and it 10x's, that's $10 million, right? But look at this. 15 times 8, I'm talking $120,000 of your money goes into your blue chips. If all else fails, but you invest in these 8 blue chip cryptos and they all 10x. So again, just touch on this. You're going to make 1.2 million because you're spending $120,000. And if they 10x, it goes to 1.2 million. So if all else fails, you basically took $120,000 of your million and turned it into 1.2 million, more than what you originally begun with. So that's kind of cool, and you still got the rest to play with. I'm going to get there. So, you know, should Near Protocol 10x, it goes to a $12 billion market cap. How high did this go before? And look at the 10x. You know, you shimmy this a decimal forward times 10, $13, right? How high did this go before? It went as high as $20. So I'm saying don't even go back to all-time high. Just go back to $13. That's a 10x on your money. Your 120,000 turns to 1.2 million. Like I said, English words just disappear. Look at this. I've been telling you guys, I'm bringing an episode. This is exclusive, quick sneak peek, where I'm making a price prediction on every single flipping coin in existence. Well, I'm going to try to. These are the top 100 coins. This is coming. And I'm going to be telling you where I believe every single coin, which price it's going to hit in the future, what market cap it's going to sit on, what X gains. You don't want to miss this series. It's coming. Stick around for this. Subscribe. Look at this. Every single coin. This is the top 100 right now. And I'm going to go for the next 200, then the top 300, then the top 400. I'm going to keep adding. This is going to be one of the most powerful Excel sheets you've seen in a very long time. Because you can see all the coins here. Every single coin. So when I tell you Tether's going to $1 or 30 cents, I'm joking. That's what it's going to be. So, you know, stick around for this. This is going to be a powerful series. I'm also going to be doing sell targets when it hits these future prices, where we should be selling. Because, you know, you might want to sell some a bit before, a bit on it, and if it goes even higher, these are going to be sell targets. Patrons, you're going to see this. YouTubers of the channel, the viewers, might not see this part. If you want to see it, become a Patreon. That's going to be exclusive to them. They're going to see my sell targets. You want to go for my exclusive VIP partner tier, because that will unlock all my posts. I'm doing it quick, then it's done. Look, to show you, because there's some serious stuff coming. And listen, market moves fast. By come next year, we could be nearing up the top of the market. You need to know when to sell. This sheet's going to show you all the price predictions where I think realistically they're going to hit. Go for my exclusive VIP partner tier. It will unlock all my posts. You need this tier so you can see my sell alerts, because that's what we're talking when I'm taking profits, where they're going to see it. Let's talk about this now. Going back onto this. 8 coins, 15,000 each, 120,000 done. I said mid caps, about $30,000 in each. That's $300,000 of your money. So already, if you add the 300 plus the 120, you're talking 420,000 has already been spent just in your mid caps and your blue chips. See, I believe mid caps could do anything from a 50x. Anything from a 50x. So if you're investing $30,000 in each, right? Let's just do this. $30,000 in each. Oh, hold on. Yeah, times it by 10, because there's 10 coins, it's $300,000. Yeah. If it was to do 50x, times it by 50, your $300,000 investment into these mid caps could net profit you $15 million. Just them alone. So, you know, and then you got to look at what kind of mid caps can they 50x kind of thing. We've got the Sandbox. Well, this is on the higher end. You can almost call this a blue chip. This has always been a blue chip for me, but, you know, it fell down in price, extremely undervalued. Great time to buy it as a mid cap. You know, anything underneath $1 billion to maybe 100 million is, for me, is considered a mid cap, but this is on the higher end, $828 million. So when this 50x is, like I believe, because you've seen the partnerships, you've seen it, right? All the stuff with McDonald's and everything else, they're constantly bringing great partnerships, which shows how strong this project's going to be, especially when the gaming space kicks off. This will be the top gaming project in the whole entire crypto space. I can guarantee you on it. 41 billion market cap. This will go there. It will seriously go there. That's a 50x return. I believe it's going to go there. And obviously the price times 10 is £4.20, 4, 8, 12, so about 20 something, $22, something like that. But that's the price I'm looking at for Sandbox when it goes there. Very possible to do so. Less market cap than XRPs and everything else. You know, the Stellar Lumens and the Cardanos, because they got like 25, 30, 40, 45 billion. This has 3 billion in supply, max supply. So, you know, over half is already circulating. So, yeah, that's an example of a mid cap that could 50x. Immutable X could 50x. I've already shown it. Pepe, is it here? Sui, I'll get to it. 50x. These are all coins I believe can 50x. Magic, this is on the lower end. Look, $160 million. So, you know, again, a 50x on this. What kind of market cap does it go to? Let's quickly touch on this real quick. Times it by 50. Oh no, that's 15. 50. And you know, if this was just a bit more tiny in market cap, it would have been considered a low cap. But some people do class it as a low cap. But I'm classing it as a mid cap. Anything between $100 million to $1 billion. $8 billion market cap for Magic puts it at 50 times your money. Right, you saw Pepe as well as a fine example. I believe the meme wave will happen, and we will see this rise with it. Moonbeam is another fine example of a mid cap, and then you got here Singularity Net, and then Fetch AI plays that can certainly, in my eyes, 50x your money from the prices that they are today. So, you know, $15 million alone. Should the rest of your portfolio do nothing? Let's say you know your low caps do nothing, all your BlackRock. Nothing does nothing, but these actually hit where I believe they can go. You can make still around $15 million. But we're going to keep going, because I believe $1 million investment, anything from $500 to $1 million. And like I say, if I'm saying 30,000 on the higher end, and you're only dealing with like $500,000, then you cut in half, 15,000, maybe $17,000, something like that. Your low caps, I said $40,000 in each. Let's take a look at some of the examples of low caps that you can throw $40,000 in. High Street. You've got serious money to play with. I mean, $40,000 could just be one person's entire portfolio. This is serious money. Whoever's dealing with this type of portfolio right here in this type of band, you've already become successful. You're already a millionaire. I have to believe that you're already a millionaire. Otherwise, why are you throwing $1 million in if you're not? So you've already become successful. You're now trying to take your millions and then stack up to make it become more millions, right? That's what this is. And maybe a lot of influencers of the higher end, you know, 100,000, maybe 50,000 subscribers or more. I don't know. No, you know what? It doesn't even matter about the influencers, because you could be someone that's not an influencer that got into crypto years ago, that just made seriously good money, you know, because I made seriously good money years ago from the last cycle. So, and then I only started YouTube a couple of years ago. So yeah, there's serious money here. That, you know, if you've got this kind of money, you're already successful. That's what I'm trying to get at. Before I go any further, which band are you in? Are you someone new? Are you in the band C? You know, you've put like $1,000 in. Are you someone that's like band H? You've done like $20,000 to $50,000. Drop the comments. Let me know which band you're in, so we can see where you are, what you're working with. And just real quick, I want to touch on this. Look at this. I've highlighted here the X's. If you're anywhere in a band E or below, you know, A, B, C, D, E, you should not have a BlackRock portfolio. I just want to really stress that. Same for, you know, if you're someone investing in $1 million, you've got all this money to invest, you shouldn't be throwing $500,000 into one coin. I just want to put that out there. $40,000 maybe, not $500,000 in one coin. Unless you're so certain that that's going to seriously make you crazy gains, fine. But a smart investor likes to have a diverse portfolio with strong narratives across all different coins that they invest in and everything else. You don't just throw that kind of money into one coin. Maybe if you got $5 million. Actually, not even then you don't. But we'll touch on that. So, $40,000 in 10 coins. Look at this, right? If your low caps, now forget everything else, just your low caps. If you invested $400,000 and this does 100x, every single coin that you invest in on the low caps, because you believe they can all 100x, and they do, you make at the highest $14 million, right? But let's keep it real. Let's say that your low caps don't, all of them don't. Let's say only 5 of them, you invested $40,000. Hold on, let me do it like this. $40,000. I know it's $200,000. Hold on, what's going on? $40,000, and you invest it into 5 of these coins, low caps. Only 5 of them do like a 30 or 40x. Let's say 5 of them 40x. You times the 200,000 by 40. A 40x gives you $8 million right there. Let's say the other 5 do something like a 60x. Because even though we want it to go to 100x, they might not all get there. They might just do like a 60x. So you take the other 5, which is 200,000. Well, I'll show you again so you're not confused. 40,000. And you're putting 40,000 into 5 coins, which is 200,000. And then these coins do a 60x. Times that by 60, you're making 12 million from there. Between that one and the last one, what is that? That's $20 million there. What is it? Yeah, the $8 million plus the $12 million, that's $20 million there. So you can make a significant amount at the lowest, $20 million of your money. Again, that's a 20x return on your entire portfolio. I believe that the high, if you invested in these lower cap tiers, you can make more. I believe that we will see a $60 million profit. It's crazy, I know, or anything near that if you're smart on how you invest your money, right? And this is why, as crazy as it sounds, you're going to get people that like certain coins and don't. I like to share you many different types of projects: gaming, metaverse, AI, meme coins, and touching on meme coins, because some people don't touch meme coins. If you don't, you miss out on big opportunities. See, a smart investor or a good investor does not limit themselves to what they choose to invest in, right? And yeah, you're going to see a lot of high risk plays. They are high risk. Some might fall to 0. Right, but all it takes, if you're seeing 10 coins or 15 coins that are all high risk, all it takes is one. That Pepe, you imagine someone's been in this crypto space for like 2 years. If you've been around since 2021 and it fell on your damn face, I'm coming up close and personal real quick. If you've been there since 2021 and it fell on your damn face, you've been waiting the last 2 years whilst it's been crashing and crashing and crashing on hopes that you get a quick pump or make some significant gains in the bear market, and you haven't been able to. And if you had, cool. If you were short in the market, great. But people that were investing, it's been very hard trying to make money in a bear market. Even at the beginning of this bull cycle, it's been hard, right? Only because we had these narrative plays, people made a bit of money. AI play came about. Pepe made people millionaires. So had I not been sharing meme coins and stuff, my viewers of my channel would have missed out on the opportunity to make money on Pepe. We made money on Pepe. So this is why it's important not to limit yourself to certain coins. Now, meme coins might become a thing of the past. There might be some new type of hype in the future that might come along. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it might be something just stupid and absurd. But if that narrative is hot, I'm going to share videos because I need to make sure that my viewers have the latest opportunities to get involved in making potential gains. And that's what this is about. That's how smart investors roll. So, 10, like I said, you can make anything up to $40 million on your low caps should they go there all 100x. What's the high risk then? Did I show you the low caps? Let's have a look. High Street, Alliance Block, could 100x, real quick, I'll touch on this. A $15 million market cap, should it 100x goes to what? 5 billion? Let me just quickly show you. Go like that, times it by 100. I think it's 5 billion. 5 billion market cap. I think it can do that. Look, I'm not showing you websites and stuff. You do your research on it. Star Atlas. When the entire gaming space nukes and it goes absolutely crazy, Star Atlas is gonna fly. And that's all I'm saying. With the things I've been seeing, a $19 million market cap goes to 1.9 billion market cap. because times 10 is 190 million. 190 million, get it out. 100x is 1.9 billion. How high did this go before in market cap? Let's just quickly check this. You best believe it went up to 500 million in market cap. I can't get to the top. 500 million. I think it's going to surpass that. This one could shock a lot of people. I'm not saying no more. I'm just trying to give you examples of where I believe these coins could go. We're going into high. So these are just a quick few examples of low caps. There's loads of low caps. I've shared you loads along my journey. There's loads more. You decide which low caps that you want, but this is just examples of them, right? But if you're doing 10, I mean, should I quickly show you a few more? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Doge Chain is a low cap. Let me see what else we've got here. Deso, you know. What else we got as a low cap? VRA, Veracity, XCAD. I feel like I'm shouting at you. WADSPay. WTK, WADSPay, look into it. These are coins that could 100x in my eyes. What else we got as a low cap? Recently, Cross Network, ETHEREUM. There's a ton. Victoria VR. I'm just repeating myself like I didn't look. My Neighbor Alice, Alithia AI, Artificial Liquid Intelligence, Clintex. These are examples, OVR, of many different coins that you can get in that could potentially 100x your money. It's just down to how much risk and how much money are you willing to risk to put into them. If you've got $1 million to invest, I would be putting $40,000 in each. But that's me. That's not financial advice, it's me. So the bulk of your investment, how much would you have spent? 400,000, because you know, 40,000 times 10, plus, I said put $30,000 plus 300,000, you know, because that's the mid caps, you know, 10 mid caps at 30,000 a piece. That's 700,000 plus the 120,000 that you put into thingy plus 120,000. We've spent $820,000 of our money in these coins just here alone, 820. And that's good. I'm glad because like I said, you want to put the majority of your money into a strong portfolio of coins where it's saturated here because you don't want to saturate 1,000 in each. You don't want to have 1,000 different coins with $1,000 in each. It's too saturated. But with doing it this way, you've got 30 strong projects that can potentially make you huge amounts of gains, and you've spent the bulk of your money there. You still have $180,000 left over, because if you take 820 away from a million, you've got $180,000 left over. 180,000. When you've got this kind of money to play with, you could probably still invest, 3,000 to 5,000 in a high risk play. So putting 3,000 in something like, this is where you saw before, right? Something like Beam Swap or Realm, putting like $3,000 in this. Let's have a look. You get 1.7 million tokens. Look at this. I'm going to copy this so you can see. You get 1,731,000 tokens of Realm. This is your high risk play. High risk is under $1 million in market cap. Look, 998, just shy of it. And maybe I'll switch it. I think I'm going to do anything like 100 million and below is considered a low cap. Yep. And then a micro cap, these are micro caps that you're dealing with. Anything under 5 million or less, these high risk, extreme micro projects, 5 million or less. This is how I would do it. I'll probably put $3,000. Where's my thing gone real quick? So I want to find it. Into Realm. So, 1.7 million. Should Realm just go back to all-time high? That's all I need. You don't need anything else. Just all-time high. $3,000 investment. You get 1.7 million tokens. Should Realm go back to all-time highs? Look at this. Look. There's your tokens right there that it gives you for your $3,000. What was its all-time high? It went as high as $2. And this is how you can make serious money on these high-risk plays, right? These high-risk plays. $2.16 is how high it went. I wanted to highlight it. Why didn't it let me highlight it like this? Usually a little highlighter thing comes, it's not coming. Where's my little highlighter? Anyway, I'll do it whenever. $2.16. Should you do that? Your $3,000 investment, you times each token, because you're now going to sell each coin or token, whatever you want to call it, each coin at $2.16, you make $3.7 million. Should it go back there? It's possible that it could. Should Metaverse pick up again? Should they start bringing new things like PC gaming, or because it's all in the hand, right? Your mobile phone, Metaverse. Should they start doing like VR and everything else? and allow people to play on the PC and things like that, this could pick up again. Should the gaming space take off, expect Realm to move. This is what I'm saying to you. It's the same with the metaverse. If the metaverse takes off, expect Realm to move. You'd be mad to think it's just going to sit here and do nothing. Expect it to move, right? Because I certainly do. And you could make serious money should it go back to all-time highs just off of a $3,000 investment, right? So this is why it's worth having a few micro caps as a high-risk play should they come alive and do whatever. Another fine example real quick, because, I've got over here on the BlackRock. Okay, look, real quick. We've done this. Now we're talking BlackRock. Let me just quickly touch on this real quick. Hold on. Let's just add an extra, because if I say 3,000 in each, that's an extra 6,000. You know what? Let's even 5,000 each. No, I'll just do 3,000. Why not? So plus extra 6,000. Right? I probably would have done 5,000 because I'm just crazy like that. Anyway, $826,000 is what you spent. You've still got $174,000 to spend. $174,000, and that's after securing the bulk of your main portfolio. This is serious money. And if you're liking this, drop that like so far, stick around, because this is what the channel's about, showing you great opportunities, great insights to how you can invest your money and everything else. You got $174,000 to play with your BlackRock. Blue chip, you could throw another 5,000 in each. I don't know, or 10,000 in each. If you threw another 10,000 in each of your BlackRock, of your blue chips, take away 40,000. So take away 40,000, because there's 4 blue chips. So if you found another 4 blue chips that you liked, throw it in. Decentraland Mana. I'm trying to think of other ones. Arweave. I don't know. Is that blue chip? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Avalanche. Whatever it is. Even Ethereum. You can throw another 10,000 in each. Just put it there. You still got 134,000 to play with. You got 8 coins in your mid caps, 8 coins in your low caps. How would I do low caps? You got so much money. I will put another 20. No. Maybe. I don't know. I was going to say another 20,000 in your low caps. Can you do it? 20,000 times 10 is 200,000. No, you won't be able to do it. Let's just say another, 12,000 in your low caps. So 12,000 times 10 is 120,000. Yeah, serious money, right? Because I want to go for those big gains. And I know that the low caps have more higher chance of me making more money than the mid caps. So I don't know. What have I pointed out? I can't think of low caps that I haven't even pointed out. There's just so many. And you might see other channels share other types of low caps. So let me just have examples of low caps. Singularity DAO, A Star. Are these low caps? I've got to look into it. Wild World, NTX, which is Newnet, Rejuve. Mid caps. I'm going to touch on them in a second. I've got some mid caps here. Things like Seek VR. You got Bonk. You got Meta Hero. You got that's a that's a stealth buy. I can't talk on that one. Orachain, Viot, Cellframe, Zen. These are all low caps you can touch on. What else have we got? That's Marlin Pond. You've got Tailcoin. These are all low caps that you can F with. That could potentially make you great gains. Arc Block. You know about Arc Block? Trust me, you better look into that. Is that low cap? I'm going to have to check it. I forgot about that. Another blue chip is Quant. So there's a lot of coins that you can F with. I'll probably put about 10,000. I'm saying 12,000. I've got all this extra money. 10,000 is 100,000. So $100,000 would be gone. No. $80,000 would be gone. So let's take away 80,000 because I'm putting 10,000 in each of my low caps like that. Boom. So should 10,000 X investment 100X, that's $1 million. That could potentially be another $8 million should these 8 coins do 100X with the 10,000 that I put in each. And that's how I look here. And then you've got the mid caps here, maybe another 7,000 in each, 6,000. I don't know. 8 times 6. My brain's going, hold on. 8 times 6. I'm usually with it. Look, too many numbers in my head. 48. So let's take away 48,000. Listen, it's not my... No. That's putting 6,000. No! 64,000. Look, didn't even see. 8 times 8, 64. I can't even do that because I've got 54,000 left. Okay. So, okay. 6,000 in each is 40... What did I say? Is 48,000. So let's take away 48,000. 48,000, I'm just trying to spend this. Did I do that? Take away 40? Yeah, you got your left. Okay, so you're gonna put 6,000 in 8 of your mid caps. I know there's just so much money, you need to put it somewhere. But yeah, that's where I would put 6,000 in your mid caps. Like I said, mid caps are examples like Seek VR. I don't know. Let me just have a quick look. V Chain, another mid cap. I'm assuming that's a mid cap now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. I can't remember. I've got a bunch of different coins that I'm looking at here. Just stick around. Hold on, I'm looking. Trying to just call good ones that could potentially do well. I don't know. XYO. I think that's a low cap right now. Let's have a quick look. Zilliqa, good mid cap. Let's see. We've got Sologenic, which is part of the XRP space. Sologenic is a good mid cap. Trader Joe, is that a mid cap still, or is it low cap? I'm gonna have to look into that. It might be low cap. Kronos, I think that's mid. I think that's blue chip. Let me just have a little look, see what else there is. Whatever it is, look, whatever you feel that you feel. Look, Bone should be in use Bone, because should Shibarium take off, Bone's gonna be the native token, right? Moonbeam, Moon River. I didn't touch on Moon River. There's a bunch. Render, mid cap. Look into it. So these are the type of mid caps that you put with, fill up your BlackRock portfolio, which is outside your other one, but that can still make you great gains. Should Render, just real quick, let's just touch on Render, RNDR, because that's a phenomenal project in my eyes, especially with the team and the people behind it. You got big companies, big names, big brands like Warner Brothers, Netflix. They all use Render's software to do rendering on their videos. Like when you look at the intros and things like that, Marvels, all of that stuff. Should they continue to use Render software, this could fly. So it's a good example of a mid cap that could potentially 50x again and make you great gains. So you look into Render more if you want. Guys, you're left with, what am I left with? Like saying like $6,000? And there's one left. If you want, you could just go crazy and just throw another $6,000 in another high risk. What would I consider another high risk? Something like your, let's have a quick look. What's this? Cryptopolis, or Andy. One of these ones you just throw like $6,000 in and pray to God that it just goes crazy. Or if you wanted, you can actually go and fill up the rest of your main crypto. Again, if you feel like you got $6,000 and you still want to put more in another coin, you can come back here and just fill it up with one of these coins. So that's how I would have done this. This was long. And the next one is going to just, if I'm honest, the more money you make like this, you kind of just double. You kind of just, if you're going to put 40,000, when it comes down here, we're going to be talking $80,000, because that's the way I would do it. So I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, like I hope it was, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Where are you right now? Because I'm telling you, if you're down here, $5,000 investment or $10,000 investment, I believe in the next cycle you will be up here in this band, band I, band J, band K, and this is where you're going to come back to this video and look at it and go, right, okay, actually I could probably make this. If you want this spreadsheet, become a patron. They get access to this. Look at this. How much have you invested? Where are you? What are you? Are you a shrimp? Are you an octopus? Are you a dolphin? Are you a shark? We're dealing with whales. I'm classing you guys as a whale. Some people will class a whale like millions and millions. But for me, that's a humpback whale, right? The biggest of the biggest. But you're considered a whale. 500,000 to a million. You're investing seriously. You're investing in a mansion. You're investing. Someone could buy a $750,000 home, beautiful home, plus own a Lamborghini for like $130,000, $150,000 and still live good. I'm just saying, this is the kind of money that you invest in. But instead of buying these Lambos and the nice houses, you're investing that into crypto. And that's how I look at it. So, you're considered a whale. You're going to make serious money in the future should you do something like this. And yeah, we'll just see how it all plays out for everyone. Guys, become a Patreon. Link is in the info section. Click it. Again, I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. It unlocks all my posts. You'll see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking, the entire lot. All these Excel sheets, you get it all the latest updates and stuff as well. I'm going to drop the update to you guys on this one. And yeah, if you can afford it, my next tier above, for the big boys, my CEO tier, it unlocks my super alerts. You get access to my VIP Telegram group. Over there, I talk to them way before I buy, way before I sell. We're discussing projects. They're sharing. There's big money in that space. There's millionaires over there, and they know how to make money. So when they talk, I shut up and I listen, because they're sharing projects that can make us crazy gains. Make sure you pay attention over there. Come and get a quick edge on the market all over there. Link is in the info section. Click it. Guys, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.